Hello and welcome everyone. I want to share some lessons that I learned that I think are a great start to something positive. Today, I will be talking about forgiveness. I made a mistake a couple days ago. I spoke without thinking things all the way through, without putting my words in line with my feelings, and although I stand behind my intentions and my message, I don't agree with my delivery. And I even said some things that didn't need to be restated. I ended up not liking how I felt afterwards, and I knew that I had chosen the wrong path for myself. For everyone involved, I had decided to give myself some time to think about what just happened and organize my thoughts and feelings. In doing so, I learned that when speaking your mind, especially to friends or family, don't make assumptions. Instead, ask questions and phrase your thoughts in an understanding way. You can ask each of them questions and have discussions with them in private to figure out what's actually going on, or if it's one person, just pull them aside and same thing. That way, nobody feels attacked or misunderstood or embarrassed when you speak. I also learned that if you've already said something and things have escalated in a way you didn't want them to, maybe you chose the wrong path for yourself. And you can usually tell when you've chosen the wrong path by listening to your gut. And mine did not agree with how I said some things. In that scenario, maybe an apology and a reframing of the mind is the medicine that you need. First step, you need to forgive yourself for giving the reaction that you did. It was your first time being in that situation, and if you had good intentions, I think it's very important to recognize them and give yourself a pat on the back. At the same time, things did not happen the way that you had intended them to, so now it's experience for a possible next time, if there is a next time, who knows. Second thing, it's time to ask for forgiveness. Apologizing can be healthy for relationships and for yourself because it shows guilt, empathy, and a better understanding in general. Forgiveness is not guaranteed, and it will take some serious work to make that apology sincere. What I mean by that is you need to make sure that your words match your actions. For example, I had apologized for being reactive and not as understanding as I should have been. I made sure that I was clear that I will do a better job at communicating so that my delivery doesn't sound like an attack or like I'm being judgmental. Lastly, I learned that thoughts and feelings are like passing cars. You'll see them, but you don't have to react to every single one. Sometimes you don't have to say anything at all because maybe a look is all it takes. Maybe silence is louder. Maybe saying something once equates to that person hearing it over and over and over in their heads. It just depends on your knowledge of that person, and it takes knowledge of yourself because you need to be self-aware and know when you're doing too much or too little. To do that, you need to ask yourself, do I want to give whatever is happening right now the energy, and will that outcome, whatever happens, be okay with me because I made the decision to speak up? Now that answer is going to vary from person to person to whichever car they want to give attention to. Anyways, that's all I wanted to share today. Hopefully these little lessons that I'm learning and recording can be useful for whoever is listening. I'm really just sharing these little lessons to help make us better people, and in doing so, create a more positive, understanding, and loving environment for all living things. But that starts with you. Remember to love yourself and others in their entirety. For every curve, freckle, stray hair, remember to be kind and stay positive. Until next time, peace out. Bye.